a severe trauma, a severe blow to the head, uh, due to severe false accusations, attacks of on the dignity of a person. Incredible, incredible what they do. And when to them a minute things happen, so they let me give you the comparison. They tear your limbs apart, and you complain, and they pretend that nothing happened. But if they get single scratch, like our former VP Macy, they sue for millions of dollars because they got a scratch. See, they are just making money out of the system. They are oppressing the workers. And who is doing this? Well, other workers. Why? Because of an agenda. What do you mean an agenda? Yes, there's an anti-Catholic, anti-Mexican agenda. You see, it's so simple. Because the Ku Klux Klan is fine and well. It's alive here in Merced, you know. And I complained to the equal employment and housing, you know. And I'm going to a psychologist, a psychiatrist, because of the severe traumas, the blows that I received here at Merced College, to which I told, you're not supposed to talk, don't say anyone, don't say this to anyone. You mean, so I'm supposed to bury my wounds and not even go to the doctor and be untreated? I'm sorry, but I'm going to the doctor. This started to happen in 2003, 2004. I received a severe traumatic injury. And finally, I'm coming out of the state of shock 2012 and 2011. And finally, I'm saying it. I'm realizing what happened, how bad it was, man. And all the persons implicated. Oh, yes, and I'm writing about it. Like the book I wrote that told about I used to be an evangelical minister in a group sponsored by the U.S. government, and we used to send all the educational material from here from the U.S. and we were one of those charismatic groups. Go to alvear.us. It's free. And yes, the president of Guatemala, he used to be one of our leaders. You know, he was actually on top of us. He was the prophet. He became president of Guatemala. Another crook, man. Just like some of the crooks I met here, man. Which is horrendous. And I knew they were going to plan a vendetta, Mr. Christopher Cox, because those guys forget not honorable Congressman, Mr. Christopher Cox, because those guys don't forget, man. And they take revenge into their own hands. And sometimes I think it's just the spirit of envy, the accuser, you know, Satan, you know, that is behind all of these petty little people, man, that charge at us like wolves and thieves because of envy, because we do the right thing, and they don't, man. They believe they are some sort of like Gestapo, Secret Service, you know, investigative, you know, like they're just so fucking screwed up in their heads, man. So sad, man. But here's Eduardo ElPaxtas with a heavy recovering from a very traumatic episode in which I was here at Merced College, falsely accused, charged with bomb threats, with, because I believe in abortion that is wrong, and I had the image of a late-term abortion, a 7-month baby. Well, they charged me because of that image with child porn. And then another bomb threat. Of course, it could prove nothing. It's innocent. But still, there's the vendetta, the revenge, the anger to destroy those that don't believe like them. It's like we don't have a right to be a Catholic. Of course I do. I have a right to believe whatever I want, man, regardless of whom I work for. I haven't sold my soul, nor my right to believe and to have my convictions to anyone, man. And I'm going to continue to believe, even though I'm falsely accused and scourged and insulted, and they libel, they destroy my reputation, man. And in the meanwhile, they reward themselves with prizes. And what a bunch of crooks. Oh, and my in-laws. Oh my God, and my in-laws. Another. And my defense attorney, Mrs. Cindy Moore. What a pity. What a pity. Oh, this is Pastas. Se despide.